There is a cosmic code hidden inside the Ten Commandments. Not a metaphor, not a theory, a code, written thousands of years ago by people who understood something about the universe that we have completely forgotten. And every single word of the Ten Commandments carries a hidden meaning, so deep, so precise, so personal, that by the time this video is over, you are never going to read them the same way again. Stay with me, because we are just getting started. Let us go to Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. The mountain is on fire, the people are trembling, and God speaks. I am the Lord your God, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Now, before we get to any commandment, I need to stop you right here, because most people read this and picture a historical event, a nation of people, a desert crossing, a physical mountain. But here is what they never told you. There is no historical evidence of any kind that this event physically happened. None. Because it was never meant to be taken literally. Egypt is not a place on a map. Egypt is a state of mind, the place of fear, the place of guilt, the place where disease originates, the place where you have been living without even knowing it. And the house of bondage is not a physical prison. It is the mind that is trapped in fear, in guilt, in everything that was put into your head before you were old enough to question it. And the Red Sea you crossed was not a body of water. It was your emotional nature. And the desert was the silence of meditation. The entire story is a cosmic map of the inner journey, from bondage to liberation, from fear to understanding, from the noise of the outside world to the kingdom within. And it is happening inside of you right now. But here is the cosmic code, hidden in the very first line, before any commandment, before any law, before any instruction. God tells you his name, I am. 2 words. Now, most people read right past this, but I need you to stop here, because these 2 words are the entire code. The word am is not just a connecting word. Am is the present tense, first person singular, not was, not will be, not he or they or them. I, now, this moment, single. God identified himself as the singular present tense I, the single I, and the moment you understand that, the cosmic code of every commandment begins to open up. Now hold that thought, because what I'm about to show you next connects something that has never been connected for you before. Go to Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. Jesus says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye be single, your whole body shall be filled with light." The single eye, the ancient people, thousands of years before modern science, knew exactly what the single eye was. It was the pineal gland, that small cone-shaped gland, sitting at the geometric center of your brain, the one structure in your brain that is not divided into left and right. Single, the seat of the soul, the cosmic receiver, the place where heaven and earth meet, inside of you. And here is the proof that This is not coincidence. Go to Genesis chapter 32, verse 30. Jacob wrestles with God through the night, and when it is over, he names the place where it happened. He calls it peniel, and he says, I have seen God face to face. Peniel, pineal. Jacob saw God face to face, and named the place after the gland at the center of your brain, right there in your Bible. The cosmic code, hidden in plain sight. Now here is where the first commandment transforms completely. Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. You shall have no other gods before me. Me. Not before some external authority, not before some figure in the clouds. Me. The me within you. The I am within you. The single I within you. The pineal gland within you. The cosmic center of your being. And this code is not just in the Bible. 3,000 years before the Bible was written, the Bhagavad Gita carried the same code. Fix your mind on me. Devote yourself to me. Surrender to me, and you shall become me, one with me. Who is your own self? Your own self, the me that has been inside of you every single day of your life, the me you have been searching for. In every church, every book, every answer someone else gave you, and it was here the whole time. Now I need to show you something. That is going to stop you completely. John chapter 5, verse 30. Jesus says, I can of my own self do nothing. Jesus said he could do nothing. Of his own self. Nothing. He did not come to this earth to show you how great he was. He came to show you how great you are. He said, the things that I do, you can do, and greater things than these shall you do. But we could not deal with that. Because if God is the I am within you, if the kingdom is within you, if the cosmic code points to you, then what do you need the institution for? And that is exactly why. They never showed you this code. Because a person who understands that God lives within them cannot be made to feel guilty, cannot be controlled, cannot be kept in fear. So they gave you a different God, a God on the outside, a God of punishment and shame, a God made of fear, not of light. And you shall have no other gods before me. But look what we did. We created war gods. One group said their God told them to take the land. Another said their God told them to take it back. And the war on the outside, that has been raging for thousands of years, is nothing compared to the cosmic war raging inside your own mind. Every single morning, the moment you open your eyes, the fear starts, the guilt starts, the voices start, because nobody ever showed you the cosmic code. Nobody ever showed you the I am within you. Now here is the question. I promised you I would answer. Why was this code hidden? Matthew chapter 13, verse 11. The disciples ask Jesus directly, why do you always speak in riddles? Why not just say what you mean? And Jesus answers, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them it is not given. The cosmic code was always hidden, always reserved for those willing to go within. Because the ones on the outside, who never question, who never seek, will corrupt the truth. They will turn it into power, into money, into war. And that is exactly what happened. But here is what I need you to understand. You are not on the outside. Something in you already knew that what you were handed was not the whole story. That quiet voice within you that has always questioned, that has always searched, that has always felt there was something more. That is the I am speaking to you. That is the cosmic code activating within you. And now here is the final piece. Remember the I am. We started with, remember the single I? Remember Jacob and the pineal? Here is where the cosmic code reveals its deepest meaning. Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. I will visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation. This is not a threat from an angry God. This is a cosmic law. When you turn your attention away from within, when you give your power to fear, to guilt, to systems that keep you looking outward, you do not just damage yourself, you pass the code down, but a broken code. The fears your parents carried, they received from their parents, who received them from theirs. The cycles that repeat in your family, the patterns that never break, the disease, the depression, the anger you did not choose, all of it passed down from people who never found the cosmic code within themselves. But then it says something else. I will show mercy unto thousands of them that love me. Thousands of generations of mercy. To those who stop looking outside, to those who enter the kingdom within, to those who finally crack the cosmic code, hidden inside the 10 Commandments. The code that was never about rules, never about punishment, never about an angry God on a mountain. It was always about this. I am the Lord your God, living within you, right now, in this moment, in the stillness behind your thoughts, in the silence beneath your fear, in the single I at the center of your being. The cosmic code of the 10 Commandments was never written for the outside world. It was written for you, for this moment, for this awakening, for the day you would finally understand what God was saying. From the very beginning, I am, and the I am is you. If this opened the code for you, share this with someone who is ready to see it. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Because next, we go even deeper into the cosmic code, hidden inside every remaining commandment. I will see you in the next one.